So let's recall the Gibbs distribution. So it was e to the power minus beta fx Some people call this sum the partition function. So in some sense, the difficult part in implementing the Gibbs distribution is evaluation of this partition function, right? Because that will require a huge amount of computation, and that's exactly what you are trying to avoid. So here is the recipe. So what I do is that I start from some random point. Now if I keep on randomly choosing from A, if A is a small set, eventually I will hit the minimum, right? Now, if A is a large set and if F has a unique minimum, it might take my lifetime to hit the minimum, right? So that's the problem with random search, okay? On the other hand, here is something for large beta. If I can generate from this distribution, I will have the minima selected with a very high probability, but I don't know how to generate from this distribution because of this partition function that I am not able to evaluate, okay? And this remained a bottleneck for a long time until this work by Cerny and others, okay? And here is the solution that they gave. So they said, okay, choose something randomly from A first to start. So somewhere you will have to start, you start there, okay? So you randomly choose something. That is your x1. Then you choose another x2. Maybe I should use a slightly different notation for that. Okay, not x1. Let's call them z1, and x1 is same as z1. So I first choose some z from A randomly. Okay, so I'm not using the Gibbs distribution. I just choose randomly is an element from A, that is Z1, and I set my X1 to be Z1. Then I choose something again randomly from A. And then I compare Z1 and Z2 in terms of F. So I look at FZ1 and FZ2. So if I have got FZ2 smaller than equal to FZ1, I will take Z2. Because that is preferable. I am trying to minimize, that is preferable. So I set x2 equal to z2 in that case. But if fz2 happens to be bigger than fz1, I have to do something there. What I do there is something very interesting. I do the following. I choose now, I now toss a coin. And I choose, so if this happens, then x2 will be, okay, I need some space to write this because this is a long expression, so right here.